Hello and welcome. So I am going to take a look at the Times quick cryptic crossword being published on Tuesday the 19th of August 2025, and our setter today is Oink. So Oink is our little piggy setter. Somewhere in there will be a pig related clue. We get a puzzle a month from Oink, so this is number 8 for the year, and I'm definitely one of the setters I do better with, averaging just under 12 minutes for those 7 puzzles so far this year, compared to my normal kind of 14 to 15 minute average. So it did have a couple, one that's been 20 minutes, but yeah, lots of fast ones, faster than average puzzles. So I think it's time to reset the timer and crack on. Regularly connected in times gone by once. Is that a hidden? Yeah, alternates. Senior officers stopping bars becoming anarchic. Senior officers con or something. Don't know. Noise made by the bells in heated argument. Some kind of row or peal. Don't know. FBI agents, good chaps. G-men. The G-men, yeah. Help a speculative venture is to a bet. Fan of the crown. Oh gosh. Fleet of ships near Madagascar is closing in. Is that put an S into near Madagascar? What's going on there? The Indian Ocean fleet of ships is a armada. What's that armada? Is it an armada? That's a hidden word, isn't it? Yeah. Angry following American from one side to the other. Angry is was it AFUS? AFUs from one side to the other. L's and R's. Heck, I'm so desperately longing to be back in Britain. Heck, I'm so. Should be an anagram of heck, I'm so. Homesick. Nice little clue that. Mess about in large vessel. Oh gosh. English social worker heading west for Italian hotspot. Etna, Ant E, going backwards. 13-year-old may be knocking over green tea, teenager. Can see that anagram. Amphetamine, discontinued. Speed less, that's a blow. Speed. That's a blow. Speed. Something. I think it's with speed. Post small object will be a male bit object. Object is to go against something. Post small male. Right, what we got here? Arrest local in beauty salon. Nail bar. Cardinal's importance initially ignored. Importance cardinal 8 and weight, I think that is. Briefly sound one's horn as well is 2 and toot. Popular investment product for the young. Popular is an investment product for the young. So this is going to be the picky clue. Not sure. Soldier who's often found in the same pub. Soldier would be GI. Local. Logical, yeah. Logical. I don't know what that's. Same pub. I don't understand that definition really, but I think it's logical. They help one see tiny particles. I'm sold. They help see tiny particles. Atoms, specks, I think that is. Lifelike articles I manufactured. Must be articles I. Lifelike would be realistic. Nice. Okay, to declare how old you are. Average. Son harbouring desire to be a medic. Son harbouring desire to be a medic. Son harbouring desire. Suggests there should be something going in it, but harbouring desire is yearning. Medic is don't know, I'm not sure about that S. Books acquired. This is going to be on top, isn't it? Freely available by old age pensioner. On tap. Okay, on tap, not on top. Which mean that must be speed. Speed something. What's this? Taking Cockney's warmth. Eat, speed, cut. There's a blow. Speed cut. Really? There's a blow. Speed cut. That's a blow. I think it's got to be cut. I don't really know. I missed one there somewhere. Boys drinking nothing or a lot. Loads. Loads and lads. There's my small object. Ooh. Post. Steak. Oh no. Mess about in large vessel. Learn. Mess. Vessel. Pot. Okay, let's go back to this one. Ring. Ding dong. Ding dong, okay. Ding, ding dong. What a great phrase. This. Senior officers stop bars becoming anarchic. Senior officers are the top brass. Which is an anagram. Okay, top brass. It's not logical then. What's going on there? Regimen. What is going on there? Is it regular? Ah, that's more likely. Okay, that makes more sense as to rather than logical. Popular investment. Piggy bank. There it is. There's our clue. I did say there's going to be a big one in there somewhere. What's this? A royalist? Fan of the crown. Royalist. Yep. Simple bit of wordplay. This. Angry. Following American from one side to the other. Angry. Rash. Angry. Afraid. From one side to the other is wrath. Americans a wrath. A cross. Ah, nice. Oh, there's my S. So that just leaves me these three that I can't get anywhere on. Mess about in large vessel. And that one down there. Post, small object. What's an object? Pan. Post, span. Spin, span. Pot, spot, post. Spot. S, object. Is object an actual object, or is it as in an item, or is it to object as in to go against? Assume there's not an S on the end, of course. And a post is a eek. This one, mess about in large vessel. Pans, pot. That's why I'm getting pans and pots in there, because vessels are pans and pots. Mess about is to, don't know, lounge. Sun harbouring desire. Is that an anagram of desire? Could be. Cedia, to be a medic. Sun. Surgeon. Urge on, I think that is. Mess. Learn. Don't think so. Lark. Lark, yep. That's lark. Have a lark, right. And that one there. Post for small post is. Take that out. Object. Anti. Sing, sang, song. Sing, sang. Send. End is object. Yep. Urge on. Here we are. Oh, what's wrong? What have I not done? Check. What have I got wrong? Oh, it's not speed cut, that's why. I did say it was a weird one. Amphetamine, uppercut. Oh, okay, that kind of, okay. Yep, no, fair dues. I did blast past that, thinking it's just a word I didn't know. But an upper, yeah, amphetamine is an upper. Right, let's go through those clues. Yeah, good puzzle there. Right, regularly connected is saying take the, what is it, the 2nd, 4th, 6th and 8 letters of connected, which gives you once, and once is time's gone by. Right, the senior officers are the top brass, which is an anagram of stop bars, I think. Becoming anarchic is your anagram indicator. The noise made by bells is a ding dong, and a heated argument could be referred to as a ding dong. Not sure anyone's done that for a while, but good one. FBI men are known as the G-men, and G for good, and chaps are men. To help is to abet, A is in the clue, and a speculative venture is a bet. Fan of the Crown, well, just a royalist, bit of a cryptic one there. A fleet of ships is an armada, which is a hidden word across near Madagascar. Is closing in. Gosh, that's an interesting hidden word indicator, yeah, because those letters are, or word is closed in there. Angry is cross, following A for American, and to get from one side to the other is to go across. Heck, I'm so is an anagram of homesick. Desperately is your anagram indicator. And longing to be back in Britain is an example of being homesick. I really like that clue, actually. That's a clever one. If you mess about, then you're having a lark, and a large ark is a large vessel. L for large, sorry. English, E for English, and then a social worker heading west. So we've got ants going backwards, which gives us the Italian hotspot. Well, Etna is a volcano, isn't it? So it's a particularly hot spot in Italy. A 13-year-old is a teenager, is an example of a teenager, because it's maybe, could be 14 or 15 or 16. Knocking over is your anagram indicator that a teenager is an anagram of green tea. Amphetamine discontinued. So an amphetamine is known as an upper. There are some types of drugs that are downers to bring you down from that up. Discontinued is cut, and an uppercut is a boxing blow. Why didn't I get that? Mentally, I'm just thinking the reason I didn't get that is because I didn't think there'd be another word for speed that would have fit those checkers. Probably the mistake I make most often is to think there's no other possible thing going in there. I think you sometimes got to rely on what's going on. Anyway, to post is to send. S for small, and an object is an end. Didn't think of that version of object, but perfectly valid. Right, let's look at the downs. So to arrest is to nail, and a local is the bar, and a beauty salon is the nail bar. Cardinal, so cardinals are numbers, or can be numbers. So we've got number 8, that's the definition. Importance is weight, having weight, and initially ignored as saying take the W off of weight becomes 8. Briefly sound one's horn is to toot. To toot is to sound one's horn. Briefly means take the NT off of it, which gives you as to, which is as well. Popular investment product for the young, so yeah, a piggy bank is where children maybe put their money, where they invest their stuff. So fair enough, that's our little piggy clue, obviously. Yeah, a soldier can be known as a regular, and someone who goes to the same bar, same pub, they are a regular. I like what I did with logical, because it actually worked in some ways, because you put GI into the who's found in the same pub, so the local, but it didn't really make any sense in terms of definition, which confused me. And again, if everything else had fitted, I'd have left that there, purely because I wouldn't have thought there'd be a second possible answer. But there you go, it didn't fit, and I corrected it. Let's have a look at the next one. They help one see. Well, spectacles help you see. Tiny particles, I'm told, so it's got to sound like tiny particles, which are specks. I think that would have a K in it. Lifelike is realistic. Articles I is an anagram of realistic. Manufactured is your anagram indicator. Okay is average. To declare is to ava. Good crossword land word there. How old one is your age. Sun is S. Harbouring desire. Well, we've got urge on, definitely, and a medic is a surgeon. S for sun. Desire is, it's literally sun, S-O-N, with urge in it. Yep, desire is urge. Fair enough. That was a bit easier than I realised. We've got here, books are the New Testament NT, acquired by Old Age Pensioner, which is no AP, and freely available is on tap. Boys are lads, drinking nothing, so putting over nothing in there gives you loads, which is a lot. And I think finally, taking Cockneys, stop moving, warmth is heat. Cockneys obviously drop their H's, I mean they don't, but they can do. Eat, they just pronounce heat as eat, and eat is to take in, so you take in food. So there we go, all done, 8:25. I don't think it was a silly mistake, but I didn't know, I didn't understand definition, and that should have been a trigger to think maybe there's something more going on here. But at the same time, I also have the humility to believe there might be words I don't know in a crossword sometimes. So there we go. Anyway, thanks for watching.